is Rebecca Turner. She is a criminal that sold drugs to children. We went over her docket this morning, and we were told, because Rebecca Turner is Queen Bee, and we were told by Queen Bee that this woman is dead and not her.
Because it's not her.
YouTube is a great place to be at times, unless you're a criminal like Queen Bee. And then, if you are, you have problems. But let me just back up a little bit. So I received finally a video for confirmation of her voice. You gotta have to check this out. We're gonna play it in just a second. So before I play it, I got this video of her talking to a news organization, Rebecca Turner, about a man being shot, her neighbor being shot. We do have the right person. She's trying to deny it. I went on her channel multiple times asking her to show her face because we have the mugshots of Rebecca. She's trying to allege that this is a dead person, which it's not.
Okay.
I got her phone number from the public.
Or her house getting home invaded and her being pistol whipped and her dog getting shot. It may not mention it in one of those articles there, but I read it in another one, but I don't know if the dog lived.
Okay, so it says Scott Weaver. See? Not Queen Bee. Scott Weaver is the other Rebecca. This is not Queen Bee.
She cannot lie about this. She can't keep telling people that this is not her. This is some dead woman, because you don't get public records showing her address, her acknowledging my call, her stating that she no longer even lives there anymore. And now she's trying to say that address that's on her public records, that is also in the court records, somehow must have two Rebecca Turners that live at that property. One that lived there and died from a drug overdose, and another one that moved away. That doesn't seem to bode very well with facts.
Okay, this is the Rebecca Lynn Turner. Is deceased. That Weaver
called her phone from the public records.
Was her son.
She answered her phone from the public records. She answered the phone, or at least it went to voicemail. So I left her a voicemail message from the number I got from public records, and she acknowledged it on one of her pages that Bullhorn Betty tried calling her, and that
this is the lady who is making changes against cyber stalking and harassment. Again, for those in the back, Bullhorn Betty to the rescue.
Rebecca, Becky, it's Bullhorn Betty. Just wanted to call you, say hi, babe. How you doing? Want to find out what your big deal is. Just trying to find out, what your problem is, I mean, my name's Andra. My real name is, and you being on Andrea Loop and all, I'm just curious. Is there something I can do for you? Is there some kind of conversation we can have? Please, by all means, you see my number on your phone. Why don't you give me a call back, babe, before this gets any worse for you? Get me?
Am I under your skin that fucking bad, Molly, that you needed a setup of your own to throw me under the bus so you could get Betty involved in it? Do you think that frizzy-haired little beast is gonna scare me?
Andra, my real name is, and you being on Andrea Loop and all, I'm just curious.
I just realized that I haven't lived at that fucking address in years, you dumb twat. But continue on. They're so dumb.
they have nothing, but they did acknowledge that they know that I have not been convicted of those crimes. They know that I've just been arrested a shit ton of times. Okay, so what? You can get arrested literally for anything. I can go out right now and say Queen Bee assaulted me, hit me in my face.
Okay, these are all of her criminal court cases, not traffic, not administrative.
As a deceased woman that lived in her house, ironically also named Rebecca Turner. So I think we can finally put this to bed. That Rebecca Turner, Queen Bee, that entire case is absolutely hers. Here are the expert. You are a voice expert. Ours truly Dolly Vision, voice expert on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Give me your verdict.
Well, Betty, I've seen this video months ago.
I know
I posted it on my community page like months ago. I told everybody who the woman was when she first started talking bad about me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, I knew she was selling drugs to kids, manufacturing drugs, all those things. And when I put it out, she didn't peep a word. Like, she didn't say nothing about it. She didn't address it.
Yes, she did.
She acted like it was. It never happened.
If I recall, she didn't go on YouTube for several days.
She made a community post.
She did.
It is definitely her, and she can sit there and lie to her viewers all she wants, but it's her. Simple as that.
I guess we've seen.
It ain't that, why lie? Why lie about who you are? Everybody else comes up here. Everybody knows who I am. Everybody knows who you are.
That's because
everybody
you
knows
chose
who everybody
to do
else
that.
is. Why lie to your viewers unless you got something to hide?
Exactly. Yes, Jelly Bean. Selling drugs to kids. Manufacturing
drugs.
Wow.
Question, Queen Bee has not been a good person from the very start. I mean, think back to when we were standing outside Quentin Simon's house. This woman, purposefully sent junkies to Quentin Simon's house while we were working.
No, she didn't.
We were working, guys.
What are you taking tonight?
And you want to know something?
What?
You got something to say to us? Show up yourself.
Yeah, show your face.
No.
She won't show her face. As soon as she does, she is done. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna show her face. We're gonna show her face.
Oh, really?
This is a case
not
that
your choice,
I'm taking seriously. It's something that I want to make sure that never happens to another child again. And let me just tell whoever wants to come over here, I'm a concealed weapons permit holder. I carry my gun.
Okay.
I know how to use my gun. If I feel threatened, believe me.
One warning. You get one warning. You get one warning, and then you aim for their friggin' head.
I don't give a warning. In Florida, you don't need to give a warning. You put my life in jeopardy, I'm dropping you. One shot. I'm a very good aim. Check yourself. Because I'm telling you, you guys see me on here and you think it's a joke.
Wow.
Bullhorn Betty doesn't play. And I take guns very seriously as I talk about. You don't want to come to this house.
Okay.
You don't want to come to this house and threaten me. You want to stay. If you come to this house, your ass better be on that public road. You step one foot on this.
You want to know something?
No.